Hi guys, today I wanted to share my 2020 reading goals, and before we get started I'm going to say if my voice sounds funny at all, which it already does to me, it's because I'm getting over bronchitis, and if you see any weird things from over here or hear anything, it's because my cat's hiding in the bookshelf, and what kind of bookish person would I be if I didn't own a cat? So, I have a couple of goals for 2020, I think like 5-ish that are bookish goals. One of them is actually this booktube channel that I've started, or this little challenge I've given myself. I want to try, oh there's the cat, I want to try to share a video, at least one video a week until the end of January, and then if that goes well I will try to continue throughout the year. We'll see how this goes. So that's my first, not really a bookish goal, but kind of a bookish goal. My second bookish goal that I have is to finish reading the Harry Potter series. I am currently on book 4, just barely started it, and I want to read the rest of the series this year because my 9-year-old daughter really wants to read it, and I'm not sure if they're necessarily appropriate for her. I don't know if even age is the right maturity level, maybe I'll say. She's read the first 3 already, loves them, and I just kind of want to get an idea, like a Christian perspective. I know I've heard a variety of different things from Harry Potter. I'm actually enjoying the series myself, but I just kind of want to figure out what books my daughter should read at what age. So that's why I'm reading this series before her. And I'm one of the, 2 people in the world that didn't read this as a child. So this is my first read through of Harry Potter. My third goal for this year is to do what I've called my Read Your Bookshelf challenge, and that is just to read more books off my shelf. I don't know how many unread books on my shelf, tons, and so I've created a different monthly prompt that will kind of push me out of my comfort zone, so I don't just pick the books that I really want to read, but I'll kind of be reading some books that I might not otherwise pick up. So I did post a video on that just recently, so you can go check that out. And we'll see how the challenge goes. I'm excited about it. I know there's definitely some books that I will be reading that are not ones I would have picked up right away, so that'll be good. And I hope to either clear books off my shelf or just, have more books on my shelf that I've read. Kind of in conjunction with that is I want to read more books that I own than books from the library. I pretty much don't want to read any books from the library this year, but I'm giving myself a little bit of leeway. I definitely want to read more of my own books than the library books. Another goal that I have for myself is to read 1 tome a month. Now, a tome is a book that has 500 pages or more. So the last 4, 5, 6, 7 of Harry Potter all fit under this category. So I'll be reading those books for the first few months of the year. And then I have a number of other books off my shelf. I think at least 10 more that fit that description. And I may have gone and done some book shopping online this last couple weeks that will definitely fill those criteria as well. So 1 tome a month. And then the last reading goal that I have is to read at least 12 middle grade novels. And I'm not saying it has to be 1 a month, but just 12 throughout the year. I think I will easily bypass this, especially I guess if I count Harry Potter. I don't think I'll count Harry Potter, but I enjoy middle grade, especially if it's a hard-hitting middle grade book. And I also like to proofread just for my kids and just to give other bookish suggestions for middle grade parents that have kids in middle grade, especially because I have a homeschool blog. I share a lot of that kind of stuff over there. So I think I will be trying to find 12 middle grade books that are not necessarily the most common ones. There's some that are talked about all the time. I'm going to try to find some different gems out there that maybe haven't been talked about as much. But those are my goals for reading goals for 2020, and I would love if you have some reading goals if you would share them down below and let me know what they are.